guys, welcome to this week's edition of the Coffee and Hero Show, taking you through what is in new this week in terms of graphic novels, hardcovers, this week, box sets. Just basically way of keeping you up to date with everything new coming into the store. You know, it's the usual mix, new releases here. We've got some stuff that we've had on back order for a while, finally being back in stock. So we're always topping up the back catalogue, as well as obviously getting in the new stuff as well. So as I say, there's a bit of an emphasis on box sets this week. You can tell that we are, even though we're only in October, we're certainly gearing up for the gift giving season. But yeah, quite a few box sets which I'll get to as we go through. So we're going to kick things off with the Complete Afro Samurai from Takeshi Okasaka. So this is one, suffice to say, Samuel Jackson's a fan of. You know, of course, does the voice work for Afro Samurai in the anime. It's even got a blurb from him on the back, of course. So what this includes is 2 volumes of Volume 1 and Volume 2 of Afro Samurai. You've also got a couple of exclusive art cards in here as well, and a lovely box to finish it all off. Next up we have June House of Harkonnen. This has been a mini-series that has come out of the House of Atreides. So this is the first 4 issue. They keep doing them in these lovely hardcovers. So one for the Dune fan in your life. Another box set up next for all ages one, which is Teen Titans Go. So you're getting 3 volumes here of Teen Titans Go in this box set. You've got Teen Titans Go, Smells Like Teen Titans Spirit, Falling Stars, and Weirder Things. So everything all together in one lovely Teen Titans Go box set. But speaking of box sets, the undoubted big one this week is the Deceased box set. So Deceased, of course, is essentially Elseworlds, let's be honest. It's what would happen if the entire DC universe was plunged into zombie chaos. Of course, they're a techno virus rather than an actual virus. But yeah, Tom Taylor, Trevor Hairston are the main guys on it. You've got some fill-in artists for 2 of the books, because 2 of the books are seen as sort of spin-offs, but I'd argue they're just as important. I actually think one of the spin-offs is the best of them all, which is Deceased Unkillables, and it's all about when the heroes leave Earth, all the villains and the people left behind, what do they do now that the heroes have deserted them? But yeah, it was 5 volumes in total, so this box set contains everything, and it does end in a very satisfying way. Next up is one I've been looking forward to for a while, called Noir Burlesque. This is from a writer-artist Enrico Marini. You may remember Enrico Marini for a Batman book called The Dark Prince Charming, which he did, which was absolutely fantastic, 2 volumes. And here he is now doing an ode to 1950s Hollywood noir. I mean, just hook this to my veins. This is exactly my kind of thing. Ignore that fire alarm in the background. Next up we have Doctor Strange. So this is the recent relaunch for Doctor Strange, which is Jed MacKay and Pascal Ferry on art. So this is the first 5 issues of Doctor Strange. Let's pause it there. And we're back to our regularly scheduled programming. So next up is Cosmic Ghost Rider. So this was a 5-issue miniseries that was relaunched by Stephanie Phillips. Juan Cabal on art. A lot of fun, as you would expect, for a Frank Castle Cosmic Ghost Rider. Next up is Power Girl Returns. So this is actually a collection of some stories that Power Girl's been in recently that has all led to a new single issue series kicking off. We've actually got copies back in this week of that new single issue series, the issue 1s, which you can check out later in the video when we do our new single issues in this week. But yeah, Power Girl Returns. So you've got stories from Lazarus Planet, Assault on Krypton, Action Comics 1050 on the 1053, the Power Girl Special, and Night Terrors Action Comics 1 and 2 as well. So Power Girl back in the Jesus. Next up we have Blood Tree. Blood Tree is part of the Mad Ghost imprint in Image Comics, which is Jeff Johns and Gary Frank, I want to say. Although they have now rebranded after New York Comic Con as Ghost and Machine, but more on that later. But yeah, 6-issue miniseries. Peter J. Tomasi writing here, which in itself is enough to get you interested. Fantastic writer. So Nature versus Nurture, the winner is a killer. Next up we have Extreme Venomverse. So this, of course, was the 5-issue miniseries, collection of all the Venoms in the Marvel Universe, faced from Venomaniacs. An absolute murderer's row of talent involved in this, way too many to name. Genuinely, there must be at least 35, 40 creators involved in that. So Extreme Venomverse. Next up is The Ambassadors, which is back in stock, which is great to see. This came out about 6-7 weeks ago, and then was instantly out of print, so back in print straight away. It's all about a woman who basically develops a way to create superheroes. So she puts out almost an open audition to the world and say, why should you be a superhero? And then chooses 6 people. from different countries all around the world. But yeah, Mark Miller, and then each issue was illustrated by a different dream artist of his. So Frank Quitely, Carl Kerschel, Travis Charest, Olivier Coipel, Matteo Buffagini, and Matteo Scalera as well. Next up, we're up to the next volume of The Amazing Spider-Man. So Zeb Wells, somewhat divisive run. Some people love it, some people hate it. I like it a lot actually. But this is Amazing Spider-Man 24 to 26, as well as the Amazing Spider-Man Annual and the one-shot Fallen Friend. But if we want to talk about stuff that I love, I've talked about it enough times before, but again, back in print and back in stock, Nailbiter Compendium, Nailbiter 1 to 30, all in one, a juicy little package. All about a small town in Buckrew, Oregon, where the world's worst serial killers come from. So someone goes in to investigate what is creating these serial killers. Nature, nurture, government experiments, something in the water, ancient curse, who knows. Absolutely fantastic book. Joshua Williamson and Mike Henderson on art. Another thing it's great to have back in stock is all 3 volumes of That Texas Blood. We're huge fans of this in the store. Jacob Phillips on art, Chris Condon writing. Just absolute brilliant neo-noir storytelling. Each one you could read individually anyway. You could almost read them out of order, because this one's set modern day, this one's set in the past, this one's set in the past. It is absolutely fantastic. Really can't recommend it enough. Next up, we have the next volume of Wolverine. So up as far as volume 6 of Benjamin Percy's run. This covers issues 31 to 35. Also in the X universe, we have X-Men Red. This contains issues 11 to 13, as well as X-Men Before the Fall, Heralds of Apocalypse. Al Ewing on that one. We have a mini-series for all you Spider-Gwen fans, Spider-Gwen Shadow Clones. This was a 5-issue mini-series. Emily Kim and Kay Zama working on that. And then we finish off again with back in stock, one of the best books of the last few years, TMNT, The Last Ronin, which is absolutely brilliant. Oversized hardcover, glorious little package, and just great stuff. Kevin Lee Eastman, Peter Laird, Tom Waltz working as well, and just fantastic stuff. So yeah, that's everything new going into the store this week. Some will go into the back catalogue, some will be on the new release racks come new release day, but all available from this Wednesday. So as ever, hope this proved useful for you guys. Always like keeping you up to date. Remember the sign-in, of course, Derek Landay, PJ Holden, first Saturday in November. Really looking forward to that as well. And in the meantime, hope you're staying safe out there. I'll see you in the store soon, guys. Take it easy.